Hey everyone, welcome back to our comforting little corner of the internet, a space where we gently and honestly explore what it means to grow into womanhood. If you're new here, you're so welcome. And if you've been following along, thank you for being part of this journey. Today's video touches on something that so many young girls quietly wrestle with, but often don't speak about aloud: the emotional storm that can surround the topic of sex during puberty. This video is not about answers or advice, but about understanding. It's about holding space for everything that surfaces during this deeply transformative time. Section 1. Anxieties about sex. As puberty arrives, many girls experience a sudden flood of strong and emotionally charged feelings. These new, powerful sensations often feel strange, unexpected, and sometimes even frightening. It's like your emotions and impulses become louder than ever before, pulling you toward new desires and curiosities, and it can feel like you're not quite in control. This loss of control can feel threatening. A girl might wonder, why do I feel this way? Or, what if I act on these feelings before I really understand them? There's a fear of being overwhelmed by these urges, a sense that her core self, her identity, might get lost in the whirlwind of emotions she doesn't yet know how to manage. Psychologist Anna Freud described this fear beautifully: the sense that the ego, or the central sense of self, is being overtaken by the sheer force of instinct and emotion. And at the heart of all this is a timeless anxiety. The fear of loving too deeply, too unwisely. The fear of becoming involved in something as powerful as sex or pregnancy without being ready, or without the security of marriage, which many young girls are taught to see as a kind of emotional safety net. Section 2. The emotional conflict within the girl. But it's not just about fear. It's also about conflict. Deep internal conflict. Girls often feel two voices inside them. One is the practical voice that says, I must wait. Society expects me to wait. And the other, the conscience, speaks even more harshly. It's wrong to feel this way. It's sinful to even think about sex or babies before marriage. So the girl begins to struggle, not just with what she feels, but with what she's allowed to feel. She may experience real emotional distress, torn between the natural rhythms of her growing body and the moral or cultural messages she's internalized. Imagine possessing all the instincts, emotions, and desires of a woman, while still being emotionally young, inexperienced, and socially expected to remain innocent. This contradiction can feel impossible to navigate. Section 3. The dangers of repression. In some cases, the emotional burden becomes too heavy. Some girls feel they have no choice but to bury their feelings, to repress them entirely. But research suggests that repressing natural sexual feelings in adolescence doesn't just make them disappear. Instead, they may remain hidden, only to resurface later in more complicated ways. One possibility is that these repressed feelings continue into adulthood, making it difficult for women to feel comfortable or joyful in their sexual lives. Other times, the body takes on the burden of what the mind has tried to suppress. Studies have documented cases where emotional repression manifests in physical symptoms: nausea, abdominal discomfort, even sensations that resemble pregnancy. These symptoms don't arise from physical illness, but from the weight of unspoken, unacknowledged desires. It's essential to understand that these symptoms aren't signs of weakness or illness. They're signs that a girl, or a woman, is trying to protect herself from feelings that feel too big, too dangerous, or too forbidden to face head-on. Section 4. A new way forward. So where do we go from here? First, by remembering that all of this is normal. The confusion, the curiosity, the fear, the guilt. It's all part of the process of becoming, of growing into your own power, your own body, your own womanhood. Second, by making space for honesty. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to be scared. And it's also okay to feel desire. None of these feelings make you bad or broken. They make you human. And growing into your full self, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, means gently acknowledging every part of you. We also need safe places to talk. Whether it's with trusted adults, close friends, therapists, or communities like this one, we heal by speaking the truth and by hearing each other's truths. If this video resonated with you, I want you to know you're not alone. These inner struggles are rarely talked about, but that doesn't make them any less real. You're growing in every way, and with time, you will learn to hold all these feelings with grace. If you'd like to continue this journey with us, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's a topic you'd like me to explore in a future video, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, take care of your heart, your mind, and your beautiful, growing self.